Hello, everyone. Lisa here from the Daily Dose English. And today I want to talk to you about something very important and very close to my heart: learning English easily. Many people think English is difficult, stressful, or even scary, but I truly believe that English can be simple, enjoyable, and a natural part of your daily life if you learn it in the right way. Learning English easily does not mean learning fast without effort. It means learning smart, learning with joy, and learning in a way that fits your life. When you enjoy the process, your brain becomes more open, your confidence grows, and English slowly turns into a habit instead of a burden. The first thing I always tell my students is this: stop putting pressure on yourself. You do not need to be perfect, and you do not need to sound like a native speaker. You only need to communicate, to express ideas, and to be brave enough to try. English is a tool, not a test, and every mistake you make is actually a step forward. When you accept mistakes as part of learning, English suddenly becomes lighter and easier. Another key to learning English easily is to make it part of your daily routine. You don't need long study sessions or heavy grammar books every day. Even 10 or 15 minutes can make a big difference if you do it consistently. You can listen to English while cooking, walking, or relaxing. You can talk to yourself in English while getting ready in the morning or before going to bed. These small moments help your brain get used to English naturally, without stress. I also strongly believe that listening comes before speaking. If you want to speak English easily, you need to hear English often. Listen to podcasts, videos, movies, or short conversations that match your level. Don't worry if you don't understand everything. Your brain is learning patterns, sounds, and rhythm, even when you think you are not. Over time, words and expressions will start to feel familiar, and speaking will become much more comfortable. Vocabulary is another area where many learners feel overwhelmed, but it doesn't have to be that way. You don't need to memorize long word lists. Instead, learn words in context, in sentences, in stories, and in real situations. When you learn a word with emotion, with an image, or with a personal experience, it stays in your memory much longer. Try to use new words as soon as you learn them, even if your sentence is not perfect. Using English is more important than knowing English. Pronunciation is also something that worries many learners. But remember, clear communication is more important than perfect pronunciation. Focus on being understood, not on sounding perfect. Shadowing is a great technique where you listen to short audio and repeat it immediately, copying the speaker's rhythm and intonation. This helps you feel English instead of thinking about it too much. Speaking alone is another powerful and easy way to improve. You can describe your day, your plans, your feelings, or even talk about what you see around you. When you practice speaking alone, there is no pressure, no fear of judgment, and no interruption. It builds fluency and confidence quietly but effectively. One more important part of learning English easily is mindset. If you keep telling yourself that English is hard, your brain will believe it. But if you tell yourself that English is interesting, useful, and possible, your attitude will change. Motivation grows when you see progress, and progress comes when you keep going, even on days when you feel tired or busy. Celebrate small wins, like understanding a sentence, speaking without stopping, or thinking in English for a moment. These are real achievements. Learning English easily also means choosing content you truly enjoy. Learn English through music you love, movies you enjoy, topics you care about, and conversations that feel real. When English connects with your interests, it stops being a subject and becomes part of your world. And finally, be kind to yourself. Everyone learns at a different pace, and there is no perfect timeline. Some days you will feel confident, and some days you will feel stuck, and that is completely normal. What matters is that you don't give up. Keep listening, keep speaking, keep trying, and trust the process. English will slowly become more natural, more comfortable, and more enjoyable. Remember, learning English easily is not about doing everything right. It's about showing up, staying curious, and enjoying the journey. Thank you for learning with me today, and I'll see you in the next episode of the Daily Dose English.